Good evening, good evening, good evening. We are here once again for part 35. So let me go ahead and grab everything to get started. Whew, okay. Hold up. Sparkle is red. Red to go. Boom. We doing this. Okay, going to 4K capture. Hello, hello, good evening.
I have arrived.
Look at... Hold on. I gotta show this off. Guys, what is this? What? What is this?
It's me,
Did you freaking...
Elden Lord Kruros.
Did you just freaking blinged out for this freaking Elden Ring playthrough? Heck yes. Goodness.
I'd originally hoped to have this ready for the start of the DLC, but it's ready now.
Yeah, we got plenty of DLC left. You'll get some good uses out of it. Yes. Oh yes. Looks great. So what armor is that, exactly?
The Raging Wolf set.
Got it. You got claws on there too. Very, very neat. Alright. Well, anyway, that surprise out of the way. Goodness. How was your week?
Right, as you know, it's crazy busy because I got mandatory overtime tomorrow, but I'm here for some last-minute relaxation and fun tonight.
Yes, exactly. You're here with me. We're going to do some more awesome Elden Ringing over here. Hopefully it goes by quickly tomorrow, and it's not as hot. But at least you got the 4th off, right?
Yes.
Yep.
So,
same here.
extra day for next weekend to make up for the one I'm losing tomorrow.
Yeah, there we go. And Non, how about yourself? What is up lately?
Stuff. I don't know, kind of normal week.
Normal?
Birthday
What about
on
your birthday?
Wednesday.
Your birthday.
Today.
The
It
birthday.
was a good day, and then yesterday I discovered something's wrong with my capture card now, even though it was working fine on that day.
What? What were you streaming that day? Curious now.
On Wednesday, I streamed Journey. I always play Journey on my birthday.
That's right. You did mention this.
And I'm doing my own Elden Ring playthrough, but if I can't stream my console, then I'm not going to be able to keep doing that anymore.
Ooh, yeah, and capture cards are pricey. Oof. Well, I hope you get it fixed, because I think we have the same brand, right? Elgato. I have an HD 60
Yeah,
S Plus.
mine's way older than yours, though.
Yeah, and it doesn't have a warranty on there. Oof. Well, capture card's absolutely worth the investment, so... I don't know, maybe you can talk your parents for a birthday gift, even though your birthday just passed, but... Christmas, something.
I can get it if I have to. I don't know if new ones are compatible with the PS3, and I need that so I can play movies.
Oh, really? Does the
So-
PS3 have an HDMI input?
No, because if the way it works is the PS3 uses a component to S-video input for the Elgato, and that allows it to bypass HDCP. So that's the only reason I'm able to do it on stream.
Man.
So I'd have to figure out how to get around that. Like, I know there are workarounds for HDCP, but I never figured out how to do that.
Well, I hope you figure that out, because streaming and getting old hardware to work is certainly getting harder and harder these days. Especially if you don't want to go the route of emulation that I have to do, because I don't own old consoles outside of like an old ass PS1 gathering dust in my parents' house. All right, so anyway, we are... What is this place? Cerulean Coast? Yeah.
The Cerulean Coast, yes. We just arrived at this beautiful locale.
We're here at the Blue Beach.
Instead of...
Now, if you open your map,
Yeah.
while there is a map marker way off to the right, that's not for this place, so
Yeah.
don't worry about that. But there is a map somewhere in this area we'll have to find.
No roads, so I'm going to have to figure out by landmarks. We're doing this the old-fashioned way.
No straight roads here.
That's a game I gotta play.
You gotta play it
And
before
you'll
the
notice
sequel
these
comes out.
giant, what look like stone ships jutting out of the ground in front of you.
Oh yeah, look like
All around the
galleons.
landscape.
Hi.
Praying at gravestones, die.
There's no grace here except for the Grace America. Eh? Rot of fruit. Uh-oh. That's... Oh, jeez! Another one!
Flame dragon!
I'm not ready!
That was a weird delay box.
So the first one had the chest explosion attack. The second one added the ability to fly. What will this guy's new ability be?
Shit.
Yes, power shit on
Here it comes.
Alright, we're just
you.
gonna
Bloody coming.
go on for it. Oh! Whew, that was...
Oh, did you upgrade the Dragon Slayer katana yet?
Yeah, I just didn't bring it out 'cause I didn't know there was a fight coming.
Oh, you can switch it. It's gonna be right next to your this katana.
Ambushed by a dragon. Oh, breath attack. Oh,
Torrent.
dang. Torn took that hit for you.
Good boy. Whoa!
Surprised that didn't work.
Oh, the chest.
Fart.
It's not coming out of his butt. Oh, he's roaring. He did something.
Oh!
Coming out of the thoracic cavity.
Oh, he's summoned. No!
Yep.
Ah!
This Ghost Flame Dragon's ability is he can summon Skelly Boys.
Bring
Good
out
thing.
the boys.
Friendly fire, baby!
Or they won't die from his attack permanently.
That's true. Oh, man.
Nope. Good dodge.
Alright, move. Out the way. That was a weird thing. Torrent's like... Oh, okay.
Next part though. Damage.
No! Oh! Ah!
Oh,
Gotta heal!
Dodging those.
No!
Skeleton.
Woo!
Just avoided that.
Not what I wanted to do. Fuck me. Ah! So close. That's it. We're out.
He's almost down though. He's been putting in the work.
Yes, somehow.
The EO damage over time from Tish.
Tish, the MVP, saved my ass.
Alright.
Alright, we're gonna go back to the race now.
And congrats, that was the last Ghost Flame Dragon.
Yeah!
yeah.
There's 3 of them around the DLC. And since you've beaten them, you can now use their hearts for a new Dragon Communion spell back in the base game.
Ooh, okay.
Does it let you buy it that one?
Actually, yeah, it's a good question. Grace. touch, grace.
We're back. Barely. Okay. Since we are sticking with the katana,
Dex.
we dex in. Although I think on the bill you had like what 70 arcane and like very little dex. I forget.
What did
Again,
I have?
Dex is kind of like your dump stat when you don't have anything else to do.
Yeah, for my version, I focused more on the arcane for the status build-up. So,
I hate 20 now. Let's just make even 30. Why not?
alright.
Okay.
Okay.
Actually, hey, I had the Lance Talisman equipped.
You did, because we fought the Guardian Golem earlier. The Guardian Golem, the Furnace Golem earlier.
Yep, now I'm gonna put on... Wait, did this protect me?
No, it's magic damage, I'm pretty sure.
Yes,
From
Ghost.
Flame.
The Ghost Flame Breath is magic damage, yeah. So that, and Lord of Bloods.
Left.
Yep.
Yep, Sacred Dagger. I have a lot of... Why don't I just make this a plus 25 already? But I guess it's negligible if I upgrade it.
You had said you were waiting to decide what ultimate weapon you might go with, because we were trying out these new DLC ones.
I did get something new recently, yeah? I think I got...
Are
not
you
that-
No, you did. The Ancient Meteoric Ore Blade.
Yeah, I
the
want to
big
get...
strength one.
I want to... Where's that?
Further down. Oh no, it's under Colossal Sword, not Colossal
Yeah.
Weapon, so up.
Yeah,
Up.
Be blackish.
Rusting.
Big.
There we
There
go.
it is.
I need 35 strength. But it doesn't
It's a
matter.
one hand, but you can two hand it, which is what you'd want to do with it.
Alright, so this one is...
Does
Sparkling.
this put you in heavy, though? Yeah.
Damn. The big oof.
It's a big boy.
Well, in that
You could
case...
put Since you won't get blood loss with it, for now you could put on Great Jar's Arsenal to increase your equip load. It's up
Yeah.
near the top. There it is, the big pot. Next one over.
There it is. Wow, okay. That's good. Alright, so let's give this a shot. What's its Ash of War? Ah, damn it.
Also might want to level it up. White Light Charge.
Life and the Crafts and Weapons, Ancient Meteoric Ore. Pierces foes, this should cause light to explode. Okay, well, let's...
So the first part of the Ash of War is a like charge forward attack, and then the second part, if you press it again once you charge, creates that explosion from the blade. And like I said, that white light is a unique damage type where nothing inherently resists it. It's like Night Maiden's Mist.
This is a special weapon, right?
Yes, Somber. And this, as I also said, was the weapon my youngest brother chose to use when he played the DLC for the first time.
Look at all these broken runes.
It,
I think we're gonna need a decent amount.
well, we can see how many Somber stones you have first. 1, 2... Oh, we need a 3... 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so you just need to buy a 3, and then the cost to upgrade. And this thing has awesome, like, defense capabilities. Like, it won't 100% block, but you can just use it as, like, a shield to get guard counters.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
colossal weapons are usually like the best options for like weapons that can block. I don't remember. I don't know
Yeah,
how many
like-
weapons in the DLC compare, but I know that the giant smasher used to be the best in that regard.
Mhm. If you open up the inventory and look at the weapon,
The weapon itself?
yeah, the weapon itself. You can just go to your inventory where you equipped it. see the stats? Yeah, guard boost of 55. That's pretty impressive for a weapon.
Yikes, yeah. So, let me see. No, I can't practice with it here. That's fine.
No. Peaceful zone. No fight.
Peacefully on fire.
Yeah, it's even going up a bit. Ooh. Need another 3,100.
I was close.
Yep.
There we go. Time to test this
Alright.
out.
Yep. Also, did you notice when you were looking at the map earlier, since you went a bit further south on the coast, it revealed more in the fog, and
Oh,
look at the bottom.
hey,
There it is.
perfect. Hey, we have a smooch text request from Scar. Hello, Scar and Serenity, welcome.
Smooch taxes, but no comment on my drip.
Also, I realized you just had the background music playing in the background this whole time. I'm so dumb.
Oh. Doubling down on the music.
Alright. Adjusting some sound over here. Voice meter. Okay. Doesn't seem that far.
Also, if you want on the right, one of those ships is really close. Maybe we could hop on it and see if there's any goodies.
That ship or...
This one in front of you. It's behind these graves.
Oh, yeah. Well, it did say coast, so maybe once upon a time it was an ocean. Ooh, okay.
Grave Glovort 9.
Lord Gravewort.
Also, there were a bunch of items in front of that big grave where the Ghost Flame Dragon attacked you. That's what's like supposed to lure you in, and then he flies down and ambushes you.
This one?
Yep, they're behind you, in front of the grave.
Get to shiny.
Or smithing 7s. Oh, there's some there you ran past.
Oh.
And human bone shard.
Oh.
And grave cricket, new crafting material.
These are found near stone coffins. A raspy cry. They're pretty creepy things. The sound of these crickets are often taken to be the rustling of the restless dead, or sometimes the sound of their calling voices. In other words, extra creepy.
Beer deals.
Hello.
Eels, honey.
Southern Shore.
A captivating vista of brilliant blue flowers, intermingled with the colossal stone coffins of unknown origin that seemingly drifted to this place. To the east, a jagged peak thrust upward into the clouds. Whoa. This is new, I think.
Yep.
Whew, okay, well, let's see. I guess this is obvious. Go down here first. Then this island.
There's
if I
that
can get
area to the west. Yep, and there's an island as well.
Time to swim.
Are these cliffs?
That red part. Yeah, that red part is like above you, as opposed to the blue part where you're currently at.
Oh yeah, because I went down big old chasm, followed the river.
Yeah, that like part between there is the little valley where you fought the furnace golem and had the lightning.
This seems like a way up. All right, first one. Follow this path. There it is.
You look on the left here.
Oh hey, little cross.
A cross.
And a grace. Excuse me.
Cerulean Coast Cross. Got a tree fragment.
Nothing physical here. I abandon here my doubt and vacillation. Definition, please.
Vacillation is indecisiveness.
Makes sense.
Wavering.
Also, there's these purple flowers on your left. Nectar Blood Virgin.
Goes to the Empyrean Blood Virgin.
A young shoot heavy with velvety purple nectar. Very rare to find. Said to burgeon forth with the nectar-like blood of abandoned Trina pool. Abandoned?
Trina, that's also a familiar name. And yes, this is a cross that wasn't on our map, so we can tell Ansbach about it later.
Yeah. The first...
And what's the beats?
Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. If I want to block with this...
Yep.
That. So I block and then I press...
R2.
Yeah.
After you get hit, yeah.
Chat! You're all quiet over there. Hello, happy Friday evening. We're playing some more Elden Ring. How are you doing?
Try the deflecting build if you want to invest in that.
Deflecting?
The deflecting
Control
part
up ahead.
On your it's a thing you put on your crystal. Your wonder.
The Sekiro crystal tier.
Oh, right.
He's throwing pots.
Just like old times.
Oh my gosh!
Stance damage, baby.
That was a little weird. Okay, so we haven't used a colossal weapon yet. And they hit hella hard.
Le hard, yes. Again. Serenity.
Goes.
Big bonk. Just for you.
A hefty cracked pot.
It's a colossal sword, so it's a big slice.
It doesn't look that sharp.
I mean, it's comparable to obsidian, which is absurdly sharp.
Yep, fair enough.
Another grave glove wart. Also, you didn't get hit by them, but if you had, he's actually throwing giant sleep pots.
Oh, and with Trina nearby too, or at least mention of her.
Oh, purple flower. A deep purple lily. A new type of lily.
Uh-oh, it's a big crater. I scared.
There's also a new type of slime there.
Yeah. The slimes are typically weak to like fire and stuff.
Fire. It can also be bled.
Not a fan of that.
They're a little short.
That'll be some good
Nope, you're one-handing.
Oh, they all gathered here.
Come to slime ya.
Oh. All out of juice. All out of that blue Gatorade.
Out of your Baja Blast.
That's even better.
Imagine having Gatorade that isn't lemon lime.
Pangea putrescence. Yes, these are putrescent slimes.
Ew. Found underground to land to where stone coffins drift. Bruised color putrescence that oozes from stone coffins, congealed in a large viscous lump. The putrescence is what remains of impure lives kept within the stone coffins. Ugh. So we're all destined to become goop?
It's goop. We know that in the lands between that they like burn the bodies, which obviously is just going to leave ash and bone behind.
Ooh.
But these unburned bodies are going to congeal into this.
That's a long way down.
Yep.
But there is a path down. So knowing what happened the last time I went to deep craters and space creatures, this could only end well. Eesh. Okay. Slime attack. Okay. Rawr, says Froginus. Welcome.
Welcome.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Rah,
one.
rah, rah, rah.
Braginus, what do you think of my new outfit? And operator, please. Welcome, welcome.
Yo, let's go.
Bean.
Yikes.
You broke your fall on a slime.
What is at the bottom? There's Grace down
Something
there.
glowing. Grace. Touch, Grace.
Using stamina. Oh, no, not that way. There we go. Path. Yeah. I hate these slimes. Me
They're
too.
just doing slime things.
Death
Just
to
slime
slimes.
Oh, we gotta hydrate. I'm gonna drink up.
I will once I vanquish these putrescent slimes.
So putrid.
Alright, let's hydrate. Well, I say my character wears it better, but you look good in it nonetheless. Oh! Damn. Some roasting going on over here.
Indeed.
Okay, yeah, one more.
Dare you speak to an Elden Lord in such a fashion? Grace. Touch, Grace.
And Elden Lord, you mean the Elden Lord. In verse, there's only one at a time.
True. The Fisher.
America.
Fortunately, space and time is convoluted, so we can have multiple Elden Lords.
That's true with the whole ruins we saw before the Ashen Capital appeared. Hi! Mikola! Oh! Oh!
Sealed and obscured by Mikola. Can't go forward.
Well, the fissure. That seems extra scary. That's fine. We'll go back here and we'll explore. Or, we'll do this island over here.
To save us time, when you get back up, head back to this giant hole, but then go to the cliff that's on the east side.
This giant hole?
Like that. Yep, like that part right there you didn't go up to.
Okay.
There's a unique thing over there that we can collect now rather than wait till later, since you can't get up from the bottom of the fissure.
Yep, but that means I gotta backtrack a little bit.
Tragically, there are no spirit springs.
But there might be glowy, conspicuous things on the ground again. Where we had more tears.
Mm-hmm. Like the ones popping out as you pass.
Yeah. I'm an Elden Lord of Fashion too, brother.
Item. Mushroom.
Oh, they're angry now. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing.
Like I said, some start aggroed by default. But...
Stole their item, that's why they're angry.
It's a mushroom.
It was their mushroom.
There are many mushrooms like... Oh, as you might have noticed, the unlike the lilies in the base game, the deep purple ones respawn.
Oh, okay.
We ran past one on the way.
Yeah, I was on the ship. I wonder what they craft. Nice.
St. Trina's Disciples Cookbook 2.
Eternal sleep grease.
Eternal sleep, it says.
That can't be. That can't be right.
Let's look at it.
Purple.
It does say eternal sleep. God damn you! How dare you!
Yep.
How dare.
Am I still
You
alive?
aggroed them.
Ay.
There's also one behind you. Right there.
Nope. Jeez. Finally. The weak are powerless to resist this velvety sleep, and will never be roused again. So it is being serious, but only to the weak.
Yeah, so the regular sleep in, like, the base game, when you use it, you know, it stuns the enemy and puts them to sleep, but then when you deal damage to them, that wakes them up.
Yeah.
The eternal sleep, they don't wake up from damage, they just wake up from the sleep eventually wearing off.
Oh, very nice. A nice little upgrade
You can
there.
attack them and they won't wake up. Alright, that was what we needed.
Alright, I'm gonna go to that island. It's raining. How are you not feeling useless with fire? Insert Roy Mustang depression emote here. Roy Mustang?
That's Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh yeah! You're right. Roy's my boy over there. How could I forget about him?
Useless.
Another ship behind you if you want to climb it.
Alright. Consistent with the Grave Glove Warts.
Yep.
Uh-oh. More great birds. And will-o-wisps.
And some will-o-wisps.
Haven't seen you in a while.
That one's
Oh,
got
that great bird's got rune frenzy. Give me your runes. You're one-handing it.
Oh,
It was enough to stun it, thankfully. 10,000.
that smashy.
Maybe, yeah. Ah! Fall like the wind! Yeah!
Nice.
Grace.
Grace. Touch grace.
And diabolical platform spotted to my right. I'm gonna keep it at night. This is way better at night.
Mm-hmm. Cerulean Coast West.
Actually, I'm gonna check my mixed physic. What do I have on here? It is Twiggy. No.
Twiggy and stamina regen.
Oh my goodness. With this colossal weapon?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're just gonna be absolutely retarding these now. Looks like a shallow water.
Does it?
Mm.
There's clearly
No.
something over there.
Yeah.
The last time we saw something like this was in Limgrave, where there was an underground cave that could take us to the island.
Okay. Well, let's check along the cliff, see if we find anything. Thank you for saving me from an embarrassing death. It's like, it looks shallow.
I feel like just talking game design, the cliff kind of telegraphs the idea that that's death water.
Yeah.
Because we're tarnished. We can't swim.
With that sword,
I just put in my hammer space. Oh. No. Okay.
Before the game came out, there were people theorizing if we'd be able to swim since they added it in Sekiro, but nope.
tragic.
Water's too good an obstacle.
FromSoft realized how broken swimming was.
It wasn't that broken in Sekiro. It was just a nice component to it.
Oh.
Mm.
There's a big cleft in the cliff here.
I'll do mighty cleave.
Uh-oh. What now?
Ominous.
It's just a little guy.
Just a little dude.
Master
You'd
head.
sneak up on him even.
Die.
You don't belong in this world.
Oh, it is.
The demi-human guy again.
Demi-human sword master, a basic enemy version of the boss.
That didn't take
Got him.
long. Yeah. Let's do that.
Starlight Shard. Oh, I forgot they dropped those.
Alright.
And what is this?
Smithing 6.
Yeah. Okay. I get the feeling we're gonna go into like a mini cave dungeon and it's gonna pop us out.
Shall see.
Because they did that for Limgrave at one point. To go, that's where we found like Latenna,
Get
I
these
think?
guys. Yes, that's how you found Latenna. Look at these guys standing straight up. Demi-human.
Oh yeah, colossal weapons don't have the same 3-hit combo when you're on horseback. You only get hit once for the light attack.
The big swing.
When I'm on horseback with these, I like doing the charge attack more. You get these big golf swings which are really satisfying.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh,
She blew up.
very scary. All right.
Spirit sword.
Int weapon. Curved sword. Sharp blade sculpted into a twisted shape. A sword that has seen many years of use in the gravesite. Said to serve as a medium for communion with spirits with a rancor slash. Seems like a cool ability. Summon spirits.
It's like an alright weapon. Not terrible, but not crazy.
Also,
it's basically just a reskin version of spinning slash.
Yes, that summons the ghostly skull.
String.
all Souls Pro tags must be jelly. Of Sekiro swimming.
Yep.
It's also the fastest moving guy ever in Pro Tag. But I'm sure maybe unarmed people might go faster than him, just not as nimble as he is. Hi. One hit.
Monkey country.
Yep. Remember, you can heal up because you're in the open world. Oh, something in that cave.
Conspicuous.
An ambush by a demi-human chief and a scattered tree fragment.
Yes. He wanted to protect this fragment at all costs, and I said, no, mine now.
So many Shadow Tree fragments. Where are the Shadow Tree fragments?
Alright. Going around the will-o-wisp. Is that a scare right here? Nope, demi-humans. Double tap.
Yep. Turtles.
They're just bathing here. You said there was a charge attack?
Just
Yeah, the heavy attack.
Oh, like that?
Yeah, you drag it along
Yep.
and you can swing it.
Here we go again. Where are we now? We're like under this whole thing now.
Yep. Big crowd here.
Alright, Lieutenant. I think you should come out.
Yeesh.
I'm sorry. Mixing up the waifus.
Boy, you like Tina now?
Micro Tiche.
Hi. Damn. Oh, another demi-human queen.
Demi-human queen Mariga.
Is that a play on America? No!
Oh,
Oh boy.
The shotgun.
Wow. Okay.
So this is another example of my theory that the demi-humans name their royalty after, like, the royals of the lands between. That they, like, recognize these names are important and significant, so they give them to their leaders. Because there's Margit for... Well, no, Margot for Morgoth, Mariga for Marika.
Might as well thin out the crowd.
Yep.
One hit KO. Now the chief. Tricky chief.
You remember when 2 of those guys were one of your early bosses in Limgrave?
Yeah, we've come a long way.
Chief drop something thing.
Enemy.
Oh, the Brood also dropped something. Bloodstained Dagger from the Chief, Club from the Brood. Oh, who's that?
Little guy.
Demi-human pygmies.
Alright, grab my runes.
He's going in.
The flies.
And watch out for that shotgun. She got you last time.
I keep my distance. I said keep my distance.
Are you gonna slap her with your sword? You don't get closer.
Exactly.
Woohoo!
Damn.
Nice.
Pew.
That was like 20.
Starline Sword, aka the lightsaber.
AKA the third goddamn in-scaling magic katana in this game.
Yeah, creativity, baby. It's a
Yeah,
bleed
this
weapon.
is the one the demi-human sword masters use.
Sword and crest of the line of stars fashioned from small pieces of crude glintstone. Weapon of the demi-human swordsman. When bestowed with this weapon by their queen, the swordsmen swear to find the truth that lies at the end of the procession of stars. Onze's line of stars. This skill, named after a demi-human swordmaster, which I believe I already beat, imbues sorcerer's energy into line glintstones and executes a slash attack. Repeated inputs allow for 2 follow-up attacks, each dealing greater damage than the last. Alright.
Jumping spinning attack that he did. Also, this is an example where that note we got early in the game that talks about how demi-humans give up if you kill their leader.
Yeah?
If you just run in and kill Mariga before any of the rest of them, then they'll all just cower and give up when she dies.
Nice. A go ahead and prevent being swarmed.
Here you are violating the Geneva Conventions.
Geneva Convention?
Also-
Doesn't exist.
Also, you might not realize if you go around to the other side of the ship, you can actually go along the edge around to those rocks and then use those to get up atop the ship.
It's shallow
That's
enough.
the water. Yep, water's shallow enough.
So if you can see the bottom, you're good. If you can't, it's death.
Yep. Oh, what's that?
Legendary.
A great grave glovewort.
Very nice. Alright, so let's see if we keep going this way, what happens. Can we find the cave we want to look for? Whoa. Hi. I'm gonna get off torrent. Alright, well, maybe if I go along the bottom here. No.
No more demons.
They're not cowering in fear.
Well, they're far enough away that they aren't considered part of the boss fight. Alright, looks like this is a dead end. But found a boss, got some goods, got a fragment.
Yeah. I don't want to
Now
go
it's
there.
back up top. The one right there, the west one, would be your closest grace.
Okay, so found a boss there. Cool. I went along this cliff to find something, but there's got to be another way. So there's that.
Yeah, that's the ravine we went in. There's a notable tree on the map. Usually they don't show just regular old trees like that.
Not like that.
Yeah. If it ain't the Erd tree or the minor Erd tree, we don't care.
Oh!
That's
God.
Well, I think you aggroed all three of them, so you should be safe now.
While they're distracted. Yoink. And yoink.
Bring Shadow Realm Room 3. Oh, look at that. That's a not too common sight. A non-boss cemetery shade.
You since Yelmir's Hero's Grave.
Alright.
Gravekeeper's Cookbook 1.
Tragically, they don't drop a second Mantis Blade.
We have a peak bone arrow.
Yep.
Whatever that means.
Well, we could look at them in the item crafting. See what it says.
Oh, putrescence. Ill. Okay. Releases a white
Keeps
smoke
your
at the point of
bones.
impact, luring in foes of the human build who are not in combat, and drawing their aggression. Effect on demi-humans, even if they're already in combat state. Wow, okay. Demi-humans, weak as they are, have a weakness.
They're too addled to think clearly. Oh, that's a familiar looking building. And there's some messages there.
Yeah,
basically the
looks like a
effect.
grave. I'm not sure about Hero's Grave. Down.
Mausoleum. It looks like what we fought the
The Guts
Knight of
Knight.
Black Jail in.
Yeah, alright. Hidden path. Aha!
Here we go.
Have you gotten any
Now this
further
is
in Berserk?
Spelunky.
Zeus?
Any what?
Have you gotten any further in Berserk?
No. Just the first volume. I have to
Okay.
find a good place to read translations online. Because I'm not buying every single physical copy, my goodness.
Mhm.
Howard.
I need more bookshelves.
Get them at IKEA. Easy peasy. They definitely don't have a shortage on shelves.
You know what?
Yep.
Fair.
Two ways. To the west or to the east.
We're going west. Still open world, technically.
Little crab.
Sure, that doesn't mean anything.
Oh, I can't remember. Crayfish, lobster, not a crab at all.
They lied.
What I was going to say before the jump scare was that I can't remember exactly where, but somewhere in the Land of Shadows, I found two little crabs sitting next to each other eating, and someone had put a message like, "Ah, friends." And it was cute.
I don't think I've seen a lobster in Night Rain yet. I hope I never do.
I mean, I'm sure they're going to add more stuff as we go on. I do think the lobster dropped something.
Yeah.
Strip of white flesh.
You.
Get that lobster meat for your brunch.
Mmm.
For my lobster thermidor.
Looks like I went progress way.
Yes, although the other way does also have a unique item, so we'll have to go that way as well eventually.
Okay, might as well go back real quick. I got torn.
Yep.
You got horsepower.
Horse on horse. Let's go. I mean, having
I
no.
heard you like horses, so we put a horse on your horse.
I am liking this class weapon so far.
Mm-hmm.
The big bonks is nice.
It's an arcane weapon that doesn't rely on building up statuses. It just hits really fucking hard.
Oh yeah.
Not unlike the Rye sword.
Yep. Oh! Hey guys.
Oh.
He got away so we didn't go through with it.
You're indecisive. Gotta linger until the very last second.
They're just ready to commit seppuku over here.
They're just really enthusiastic about bursting.
Hey now, we don't kink shame in this household.
Dog burping skulls at you.
Yep.
A ship.
Ah, it's a ship that was jutting out of a cliff way up high, so you couldn't jump to it.
Awesome.
No, the Great Grave Glovewort. Yeah, this is like above the place where you fought the Ghost Flame Dragon.
Glove great grey wart.
Yeah, I think I saw it. It was like dead ahead.
Yeah.
Just didn't want to bother with it. Oh, one finally died. Boom. It's yeah, very tricky to find this hidden passage.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I had to go to the cliff, but no, it was something else entirely.
It was a cliff, just a lower one rather than a higher one. Alright, made it to the island. Here's the crabs. Double beam.
It was not very effective.
Nope, he dropped his eggs.
Egg.
Egg. Like some delicious egg.
You want some caviar? Oh god. I love how this class
Crab eggs are not considered caviar. True caviar refers specifically to the roe of sturgeon fish.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was wondering. Would they call crab eggs caviar or just roe? Which is the generic term.
They're pointing at something. I've been there, though.
Yep.
At last. This big thing.
The southern nameless mausoleum. We found the west one, and now we found the southern one.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Here we go. Just me. No spirits, no nothing.
And Final Destination.
Dancer of Ranah. A non-spirit-looking version of this enemy is who they showed the Tarnished fighting in the Cerulean Coast in the trailer.
Alright.
She got fired, too.
Zaki lied to us again.
Woohoo! Oh, fuck.
Why would we worry about that stamina?
She's got that sort of dance move. Appropriate. The fire!
It burns, but it smells so good.
Let's go!
Yeah.
Definitely easier than the first guy I fought.
The
say
Dancing
you-
Blade of Ranah and the Dancer set.
I'd say you have that weapon art was particularly good for her.
So we can look at those.
Long black trousers worn underneath the bright red dress of the Ranah dancers. So we have dancing attacks, dancing builds. Protect the sword-wielding hand. It's a bracer. The dance of Ranah is one of burning passion, and the most passionate dancers never allow their fiery dance to end, losing even their names as they dance on. To see the passion fade, to see the dancer's flame extinguish. Cool.
So fun fact about this dress, you can alter it, and it removes the red outer part of the dress. And the underneath part, which is like a black with the gold jewelry, is about the closest you can get to Marika's dress in this game.
Oh, okay.
If you want to cosplay.
And the hood. Bright red hood of the Ranah dancers. The dance of Ranah's... yeah. The blade. Decorative swords ablaze with impassioned red. A pair of weapons made to be wielded in both hands, which means get one, two-handed, two
It's a
come
paired
out.
weapon.
Yeah.
Yep.
Strike enemies with a dancing assault when executing a strong attack. And that's the whole dance she did. Oh, you can sustain it for a while.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's a repeated thing.
Unique skill, unending dance. Lasts as long as you have stamina.
Dex weapon, yep. Makes sense.
Also, fun fact, we'll eventually see it when we look at the NPCs, but the Dancer of Ranah is visually, from her face, very similar to Tanith, Rykard's consort, Rai's adoptive mom. And we learned from item descriptions that Tanith was a dancer before she met Rykard. So with this lore drop, we now can assume that she's from the land of Ranah, too.
She definitely had this very exotic sensual charm about her.
Mhm.
Even becoming someone that led such massacres and killings to defy the Golden Order and stuff.
Loves her
Hatches.
snake daughter.
Hatchet. Did you get
No, before you teleport away,
Yeah.
that single rock outcrop that you came out from underneath over by the crabs, there's something to top that.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's the other unique item on this island.
Hatch's dialogue about Tanith suggests that there was a fire to her that she has forgotten.
Yep.
Which tragically we don't get to see because that quest line got truncated.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
stuff that was changed and such.
because we discussed that the thing with the castanets was added after release.
All right.
So like it was they didn't presumably they just didn't get enough time to do everything with it.
Well, we have the perfumed oil of Vernah.
This is a tool item.
So just like she did, we can replicate her build. Speed
Yeah.
flames forward.
It's the pyro attack she did, similar to the desert pyromancers from Dark Souls 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Splody.
The dancers of Vernah keep these concealed as they dance, marking their height of passion with an explosion of searing flame and sweet, enticing scents.
Tangentially, the dancing attack will mostly refer to like anything that's any skill that says dance in the name. So like it'll work on waterfall dance, for example.
The pole play dance.
I believe it also works on the strong attack of the Dancer's Blades weapon. And an interesting detail about that is that it also works on the flowing curved sword.
Yeah, it also works on the Zamor curved sword.
Yeah.
So the curved swords that have the unique dancing moves.
Yeah, the flowing curved sword is particularly interesting because it's associated with the blue dancer figure.
Or you jump off, don't forget to go to the stern and get the item.
Got some chat to catch up on. Hey guys, hey DJ.
D, welcome. Thanks for my great new look.
Hi, I knew leaving most of the details in that armor not drawn would work in my favor. Yeah, it probably was really complex, but scaled down. I'm sure if I'd made Kuros bigger on my end.
Yes, make me bigger.
Looks pretty
Fill up
good.
the entire screen.
Make my monster grow!
Alright, Rita. Okay.
That hurt my throat.
Yes.
Because Kuros PNG is too small to see minor details. Yeah, I mean, but even like I say, even blown up looks pretty good. No, please don't show Chad my art inadequacies. Please, your art is great. You're amazing, man. You definitely have made me smile with my sprites, and now Kuros here has a lot of awesome sprites for his name too. The Raging Wolf set is really incredibly detailed, and I couldn't include everything. Sorry.
You got so many of the Elden Ring sets are incredibly detailed if you tried to replicate them. Probably the only game I've seen with more detailed armor is Black Myth Wukong. That stuff is crazy.
Also, I done goofed. I need to level up.
And them runes.
300k is nothing to sneeze at, my friends.
Yep.
Now that I've... Oh, also this.
Yeah, yes, we got enough fragments for a blessing.
10.
10 and 6.
So we're gonna level up. And now, I guess we're just dumping Arcane.
Well, if you're doing this weapon, I would actually say Strength over Arcane.
Oh,
At least if you want to go by the build I created.
yeah, that's a big jump already. Let's do it.
At least get to 35 so you have enough
Yeah,
so you're
at least
not...
do that to single-hand it.
I can single-hand and get a shield on my left hand if I wanted to.
I would recommend two-handing, but no, single would then work if you're doing your incants and such. Without
Yeah.
losing out on damage.
Um, I think I jumped off over here.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Item. St. Trina's Disciple Cookbook 1. Got him in reverse order.
for the pot.
Yep.
So we found the hefty pot, I think, and the drawstring.
You found the grease on the drawstring.
Okay, so I want to continue. Oh, those cliffs are too high.
Yes, unfortunately they are. Won't be getting up there from here. Oh, no, the cemetery shade on your left. Before he attacks you.
Nothing personnel kid related. Damn.
Or like everything's personal, old man. Teleports away from you.
The future is now, old man.
That works. The legendary one. Great grave glovewort.
At least we have a new area to explore down here. Guess who's
What's
back?
that?
The creepers.
Finger creepers.
On the beach.
Creeping on the beach, dude.
Okay, so this whole beach area is now explorable. I don't have fire.
Oh,
But
you got a big bonk.
yeah.
You got blood boom.
That's and you got a pretty good shield with your weapon to guard counter them.
Don't even need it.
Stab him in the wrist. Oh, you're too slow.
I am feeling mighty lazy.
What's he gonna do?
What he doing? Pots?
We're going pots.
Giant's flame, fire pots.
Because fuck you to
Too
the
far?
creepers.
Right over
Yep.
you.
Both whiffed. Amazing.
It's too small. Oh wow, really?
Oh dang, this probably was in animation.
Yeah.
That Melania bullshit.
I mean, I think it's more just a video game limitation.
It was worth it.
Is the same kind of thing as that locked animation preventing stance break thing I mentioned before.
All of them are incredibly detailed, yep. Well, good thing you're not drawing a sprite for me for this game. I am more than happy with my blacksmith outfit, so thank you. Now, whenever I get victory art for this game, that's going to be a big-ass question, because it's so freaking big, I don't know what I would want to do yet.
Gonna have to do something. Keep up the tradition.
I'm sure once I get an ending, it'll be fitting. I feel like all the art I've got have been really damn good. Except with the exception of the first one, because that was just basically a backstab, but the detail, Dark Souls 1, that's fine.
So all you need to know about Dark Souls 1, backstab.
Backstab!
Unironically, yes.
But if I were to redo it, I probably would have chosen, like, maybe, like the fight against Torius or something. Or simply something
Victory on
pensive.
ONS.
Or simply, like, a pensive one where I'm sitting at a bonfire for the first time. It's like, I'm here. I cannot believe I'm doing this. After I shied away from this game for years, thinking I would not really like it, the difficulty, the lore, and I'm like, oh, I can see why people like it now.
Nope. There are some crickets you passed. There they are.
Crickettoons.
Spirit Spring? No.
Nope.
Dust.
It does seem to be dead end. It be the end of the beach.
So it is.
You're at the end of the blue beach, alas.
Uh-oh. I see you, you bastard.
You threaded the needle on a lot of them coming up here.
Yeah.
What? Decoy head. I think I've been up there? No, I haven't. Another one.
Big smithing twos.
Alright, nothing here. Beach. Can't get up these cliffs.
Nope. Can't get up there from here, at least.
Maybe from here, but this seems pretty rough.
Oh, we were up on that cliff edge earlier, and it was a long way down. So I don't think that's the answer either.
There weren't any helpful gravestones, even.
No, I do
His
think we
favorite
might be done
friends.
with this area.
Alright, if we want to go talk to Ansbach, we can tell him about the new cross we found. And I'll look over the list to make sure we miss nothing of note.
Where is he
Left.
again? Oh, okay.
Right in front of Ballarat, that one. Yep.
Oh, he hasn't moved, but some NPCs do move.
Yes, he and Moore are still here.
Tent moved.
Righteous tarnished. Well, I am much obliged. To think there was a cross left in such a faraway place, and the deep purple water lilies would be blooming there. This can only mean kindly Mikola has divested himself even of that. His adoring other self, his blossom of slumber.
I don't need to sleep.
No, notice how he said his adoring other self. Those are two words we've sort of heard before.
Idea.
Maybe some ideas.
Before.
Okay, there's this whole ass area over here. That seems interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And this whole upper red
Definitely.
area.
No. Definitely some strange looking stuff we're seeing here. Alright,
well,
now do you remember another spot that I told you to hold off on?
back in the Skated Plateau?
Yes, so remember north of Morth Runes to the left?
There's a little cave with the tree in it.
Yep.
Wait, here?
To the right,
Nope,
actually.
go down. That's the place we're
under
not
that-
going.
It's like that lake to the right. The lower part of it.
Oh! Yeah.
Yes.
Leads over here.
Well,
Yep,
maybe.
so we can head to that cave now.
Well, it's a cave that leads into a bigger area, I think.
Yes.
Perhaps
We
it
can head
does.
there.
I think now it is dog walk time. So back in the day.
Alright.
Bye-bye. See you later. Doggo needs the exercise.
Yep. Yes, we found a fragment here, and then by the golden tree in here, we found Heal from Afar. The awesome healing spell.
Yeah. Poison swamp time.
Yep. Gravebird.
Oh, what? What?
They're poisonous gravebirds. They've been hanging out here.
Oh, there's a lot of them. What are they guarding?
Standing around. Don't back up too far. One hand in. Ooh, this one.
Right?
Nice. There we go.
Just the one left.
Yep. Me and the crane standing next to my car when I try to leave work.
There we go. We're really far.
What? There wasn't even an item there. Suspicious.
Yeah, they're just hanging around doing things.
Doing great bird things.
Oh, a lot more of them here.
Yep.
Alright, I mean... should be something over there.
Yeah. We have seen them guarding items by burial sites like that before, so... Don't forget to heal.
I was gonna take out these pots. Alright, be gone, pot. Looks like it's just the one.
Me when the high schooler offers me marijuana. Be gone, pot.
Nope, there's two of them.
Yep, there was one on the lower part, one on the upper part. Damage.
That's right. All right.
Gravebird anklets. More of the Gravebird set.
Another one. And swipe.
Nice. Now, if you head into the northeastern corner here, we might find something useful. Make sure to take care of these grave birds or avoid them. Oh, that one got aggroed, so take him out. There we go.
Just the one.
Yep.
Okay. Yes, nice and straight lines. Uh-uh.
Got him.
Well, I also have to remember I'm like absurdly leveled up because of the Scatter Tree Blessing. But then again, I'm scaled to the world, so...
Mm-hmm. It's around this northeastern side somewhere. Not like down here, but on the plateau. Oh, there he is.
Hey, a friend.
Forge a Brew Cookbook 5.
Opaline pickled liver.
Yes, the super pickled liver, the one that more doesn't sell.
Fragment of pearlescent hue found by hunting lamprey.
It's an enemy we haven't seen yet.
Alright, everybody. Hope you're still enjoying the stream. We're still doing a lot of exploring before we progress with whatever is in the Scadu Plateau.
Scadu Altus, yes.
Scadu Altus, yeah. Hi. No? What are you
The
gonna
chicken standing between me and KFC.
Why do you gotta be like that, huh? Oh wow, let's go.
Got the arc just right.
The disrespect, ladies and gents. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh crap.
Out of FP. Nice.
Little fadeaway slash.
Yep.
Bird. Nothing over here. Oh. Oh, but we're under it. We're fine.
We're under it. What is this? Rao Base.
Whoa.
We were briefly teleported to the ancient ruins of Rao in this area.
Right here.
And now apparently we're at the Rao Base.
Wait. Map?
No, it wasn't
No.
there. That part of that green part on the map is just from the Graveside Plain map. The part of Rao we were at was just in the gray somewhere.
Hopefully we can find a map of this area. Alright. Let's
see.
Oh, there's something.
There is.
Looks like we're in the right elevation for it now.
Yep.
Oh, not again. Oh, okay, I thought it was another...
What'd you think it was?
The furnace golem?
Oh, Furnace Golem? No, it's a Guardian Golem. Different kind of golem.
Damn!
Yep. Colossal Sword, baby!
Absolutely demolished. Incredible. Yeah, oh!
The melee ones got more health than the archer ones. Rock throw. That was effective. Oh my god, you hit his head with it! Absolute cinema.
Having priority frames on a charge attack feels heckin' nice. Right before I was really interrupting my way to the map. We're back to these little ghostly graves.
Get
Oh,
the spirit graves. Oh, there's one of the larval tier ones.
I didn't know it was nighttime.
Yeah, it is.
Spirit spring? Yes. Blocked.
A locked one.
That's okay. Map first.
Map. Rao runes.
These great ruins are flooded, overgrown, and split into two by a chasm. To the southwest is the Church of the Bud, overlooking the Tower of Shadow. Lots of greenery. Now, where
So
were we
that
here?
green part is the upper area we were. And then right now we're in the bottom foresty part.
Yeah, I'm trying to find that structure we were in. I think it was like...
It's right there. That big blue pool at the... If you go down and left.
southwest?
That's where we... No, not that far. Go back up. To the right.
Oh!
That's where you... Nope, left. Not that one.
Damn it. Here.
See, yes, that big blue area. That's where we were teleported to.
Yeah.
Because there was no way up from there.
Yeah, and I remember like this little structure. Okay.
Yep.
But we are at the very bottom, which means there's got to be a way up.
Or we can just explore the bottom.
Do that too. But first, I'm going to open up the Spirit Spring.
Gotta find the stone cairn.
There it is. Easy peasy. Which means that's our way up. But I'm not going to go up yet. I'm going to stay on the bottom. Cool, so now we have access to the green plateau. Alright, let's see what's down here in these ruins. Ooh.
Templetown ruins.
And
This isn't a room, this is a walled town.
to bring out the waifu or not. I guess we're gonna find out. Or it might not be a big deal, who knows.
Drop something.
Try hole.
Also, beyond that message, there was a in-game message, a little stone with white writing.
Yeah. I'll be damned if there isn't a way past the wall.
So we gotta find a way into this walled town.
It says find a hole.
Spear gravestones.
Because we can go on the edge of it, see what we find. Rune Frenzy!
47 from a basic bitch guy.
Let's go. Messages? Try left. Okay.
I'm return.
Welcome back.
We're exploring his
got
base.
to the we got to the Rao base. He's currently circling the Templetown ruins, trying to find a way past this damn wall.
Wait. He was pointing somewhere.
There's that damn wall.
No.
Now he's doing the ring. The Mikola
Making
ring.
us-
Correct me if I'm wrong, did we not read the description for the Cerulean Coast map?
We did.
No, we did.
Okay. Not quite far enough. Only there was a accessory that increases range, like in St. Saul's Sanctuary.
I was gonna say Hollow Knight.
Alright, so I get the feeling the hole is close by.
Presumably in the wall that we're trying to breach.
Well, who knows, given past circumventing measures, for all we know, we'd have to go across the region, find a tunnel underneath.
I'm sure it's not that deep.
Oh, hey!
Well, it's just another hole in the wall.
They ought to patch that up, you know?
Find
Yeah.
bricks.
Kind of dead.
They look pretty alive to me.
You're saying this shadowy specter form looks alive?
Well, define alive. Define dead. Define believe.
All manners of death wash up here in the land of shadow.
Yep.
Sorry to ruin mourning your friend, but I want that stone.
That's number 3.
Definitely very surprised we can get a spirit summon here. But I guess we come here really early.
Big area, lots of enemies.
Yeah.
They do that sometimes, even if there's no boss. Oh, there's something inside this collapsed part.
Who's got to find a way in? Which will not be here. I mean,
If only we had some sort of steed.
that makes sense. Ugh.
A little short.
It's like, oh, open world. Yes. Ooh.
A Rao burrow. New crafting material. And scatter fragment.
Oval-shaped stone bearing an engraving. Relic found at the ancient ruins of Rao. In the center of the stone is a small nest-like hole. Once this is inhabited by a sprite, the stone can be used as a ritual implement. Oh, so it's a spirit donut.
Yes.
Are they jelly-filled? Can I eat them? What if spirits taste like jelly? Right, there's more to the ruins. Let's keep going this way.
Yep, we haven't found the treasure yet.
Oh,
Oh, a horned warrior. Haven't fought one of these guys in a while.
you gonna turn your back? I guess not.
Nope. Oh, his charge was faster.
Oh, god damn it.
Alas.
Yeah, them boys hit hard.
Oh, somebody got the jump on him. Oh, Mistake America. Okay. Not a long trek to get back here. Yeah, we're outside again.
Yeah. But now you know the way in.
Gotta get my bearings. But there's the wall. Go this way. I nearly soloed that guy. It was great.
Yep. Nice.
Good thing I can dash in too.
It... What was he guarding?
Ooh.
The Two-handed sword talisman.
This seems
unironically one of the best talismans in the DLC.
so basically it's great
Now
for me.
with two hands.
The Horned Warriors were fitting figureheads for the military might of the tower to watch over. Their depth attacks slashing through any and all foes.
Yes, if you're gonna do this build, this would replace that, and you're gonna have to figure out the weight issue.
Unfortunately, it does not affect skills, only your like regular attacks.
That's still huge.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no,
it is
it's-
still big.
So in other
It's like
words,
10 or 15%, I believe.
Well, if you put the two-handed sword talisman on, let's see if just taking off the bow and dagger and stuff is enough to get you over.
okay. Yeah. Damn.
Yep, that's it. It's that extra stuff, so it's gonna have to be the case where you just put it on when you need it. And you might as well put that talisman in the first slot and save my sanity. Not talisman, the seal.
Oh. I was gonna say, why? Why do you care about the Order Talismans?
No, I meant the seal. I misspoke. There we go.
If
So,
you're menuing to the Golden Scarab, you want to make sure your first slot is as close to it as possible.
Yes.
so in that case, I should invest in endurance, right? How much endurance do I
Yeah.
need?
Well, what are you currently at?
I'm at 40.
45 is probably fine.
Maybe
I don't
40.
know, you
Yeah.
can calculate.
Maybe 43. That's okay. The bow's very situational. As long as I have this, I'm
The
golden.
build I had for this had lower endurance because it didn't have you wearing as heavy of armor.
I think we're done with this town.
There's one other thing of note. In the southern direction.
Oh, through the wall. Right. Burn down shack. Ah, yes. Spirit.
Revered spirit ashes.
Another mummy boy.
Oh, I was just there.
Yes,
You're
that's
above
the alien
river now.
village over there.
If you looked around the side, you see the friendly graves that'll lead you down to the waterfall.
All right. So I think we're ready to go up. Yeah, I already been up there. Okay. To the Spirit Spring. Fine, I'll go around. But I also didn't go the other direction.
Yeah, and there was like the... Oh, what's that?
I missed Disgrace?
Yes, it's a grace. Touch grace.
Okay. Where does this lead? What did I miss? Is this right by the Spirit Spring?
No, this is to the north of the town. You came from the east.
Oh. Yeah.
Brown ravine area.
Yeah, because that's the ravine we ran down with the golems. There's that foresty area north of where we first came in.
Yeah.
And then this leads to another area through the chasm beneath the runes of Rao.
So two main areas, two directions. Actually, there's a building right there. Boop.
And then the Spirit Spring to the east is... Well, before you go this way, remember the Spirit Spring you wanted to look at.
Oh, now?
That's back that way, to the
Okay.
east.
East.
Around the east edge of the town.
there on the right.
There we go. Here we go. Okay.
There's another spirit spring, but there's also a path going east.
East.
Well, not
right.
east, but to your right.
Yeah, I saw something over here. Cliff face. Oh, let's not go crazy. Read message. Do it. Try jumping. No. No.
Maybe not that direction.
Not this way. Yeah. Let's try another direction.
Behold.
Oh. There is something down there.
See,
I don't think that's
No.
intentional. That's somebody showing off where they could put a message.
series of misfortunate events.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't see any other lesser plateau beneath me.
No, I'd have to go up higher.
Alright.
Yes, now we're on this isolated plateau we could see from Scadu Altus and Gravesite Plain, but couldn't get up to.
I don't think there's anything of note over here. Just a bunch of death. Alright, that's fine. Big building in the center right here.
Familiar looking building.
Another mausoleum.
And a boulding.
Northern Nameless Mausoleum. 3 down, only the eastern to go.
Oh boy. Well, we're gonna test out this new weapon. Oh, no dagger. Fuck. It's fine. Let's go.
Red Bear.
Oh, this sort of build.
Biggest way. Some kind of beast flaw weapon, it seems.
Ooh, that was a new attack.
That was a lot of damage.
Miss the whip.
So yeah, an interesting thing about the Ancient Meteor Core Sword is the explosion doesn't happen from the tip of the blade, it happens from the center of the blade. So as you saw there, you were too short to hit him.
Ah! Shit!
There.
That was something.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
Beast claws. Not fun to fight against. But I did it.
Got the reach at least.
Red Bear's Claw and the Iron Rivet set.
Grieves of Red Bear, whose name is lost to madness. After killing the great Red Bear in a blood-soaked bout, he became fascinated by the untainted glory of its naked strength. I wish to be a bear, no more, no less. Yay, furry.
Bearkin.
So what's interesting is this isn't actually the helm he's wearing. He's actually wearing the pelt of Ralva that you got earlier.
Okay. But we still got the full set.
Yep.
Cheek guard shaped like lion fangs. Perhaps his fascination with the untamed strength of the wild stemmed from his past as a red mane. Ah. There's that name
So
again.
he used to be a soldier for Radon before he decided to go bear hunting. And this is the other Beast Claw in the DLC, the somber one.
Oh, Wonder if it's better or not. Who knows?
This one's like good for like tanking. The other one's good for zipping about.
Got it. Claw of a great red bear wielded with that modification by Red Bear, whose name is lost to madness. After killing a great red bear in a blood-soaked bout. Yeah, same thing. Red Bear Hunt. Slaughters prey with sharp claws and a great swipe of the arm. The attack creates a vacuum and deals continuous damage. Repeated inputs allow for up to 2 follow-up attacks. Seems very...
Yeah, that was...
doing where it's like swinging and it's the wind rippling about it.
Yeah, when he was standing still.
Alright, another boss defeated.
Yep.
Where are the other nameless mausoleums?
That's the north one. The west one's right there. The south one's right there. So there has to be an east one somewhere to the east.
Kind of weirdly aligned.
Yeah,
like the
they're
western
not like
barely
they're not
west
perfectly
wall.
on compass points. They're just in relative location to each other.
Yeah. Well. See dragons over here. Uh-oh. Okay. So before I head down, is there anything I'm missing up here?
No.
Alright, then I'm going to go back.
RV dragons.
And
If you want to head back to the Templetown one first, I can show you the thing that you were missing with like those messages.
Sure. Going east.
Yep. Alright, so we're going to go to the Spirit Spring, but instead of jumping up, we're going to stay on this level.
That way?
And yeah, if you head up like where the stones were. Then, let's see.
There's something up here.
There are messages.
Yeah.
Oh, that's about the cairn.
Oh no, it's a bear
Yeah.
trap. Destroy your legs.
Trying to remember how to get to this.
Are you thinking of a certain altar with a special religious related item in it?
Yes.
That's actually not here.
Where's that at?
It's like north, and then there's a another spring that jumps you up higher to another part of the ruins.
Okay, that's fine.
Hold on. Hold on.
So.
Ah, right. Yes. Okay. That's where that is. All right. So yeah, we don't have to worry about that at the moment.
Awesome. Just answering messages right here. I'm streaming. Oh, thank you for the ping on my server.
Mm-hmm.
Blah. Ruins. Yes. I want to go northwest first. And then I'll check out the other path. Since you did mention another spring, that means that whole green
Yes, well,
plateau.
if we're going north, then yeah, we can find that item I was just talking about.
It's a part of the ruin. It's
Oh.
technically kind of the ruins, and you can't see it. But...
Scarlet Kindred of Rot.
That's not good.
Unlike our white brethren with more, these guys are enemies. There's an example of it not being at the tip of the blade.
We really got to get in there.
Thrust deep.
So yeah, up, like, if you pass that item, we'll find a spirit spring up here.
Right here.
There
There
we
we go. Holy.
Wait.
Hey, treasure. Beasthorn.
Beast horns? That's not exciting.
Nope.
Where's
Exciting
the
if you
treasure?
want to have a beast cosplay.
Maybe a little parkour is needed.
Yeah, there's something up there. Okay. Okay.
Smithing stones? That's not a treasure either.
There's something over there.
Yes, there is.
Mm. Didn't expect something incredible. Wait, what's over here? This
That's
was
the ruins down there.
The town I explored. Yep.
Yeah, that's Templetown runes.
Aha! Ooh!
Divine
Legend.
Bird Warrior Ornus. Legendary Ash of War.
This guy seems pretty badass. Spirit of the Divine Bird Warrior for whom the Horned Warriors claim descent. Clad in golden armor and granted wings and feathered by a divine invocation. Ornus succeeded in taming the divine bird and made its wings his own as he soared through the sky. When he finally fell to earth, he lived on as the guardian deity of the temple quarter.
So yeah, this is the same kind of enemy you fought in Rao. The armored golden bird guy.
Yeah. Bet doesn't compare to the waifu, though. Just saying.
I mean, who can compare to Tish?
Yeah,
But
nobody.
he's one of the new ashes I tried out when I was playing through the DLC.
Pretty good. Eh. Ooh,
You have to jump to like that edge of the cliff and make your way around. Or you can just teleport back down.
Yeah, but that'll respawn the enemies, but I might die.
And that would respawn the enemies.
And then you'd have to parkour back up here and worry about your runes.
Yeah, no thanks. I will choose the path of least resistance. Because one day it's been a consistent enemy. Oh! Level up. Almost.
10k more. That'll do it.
Endurance.
Level 188.
So let's see. I do think 3 endurance will be enough for me to equip my bow again.
Mm-hmm.
Because my bow is what? It went by 2.
I have to look at it, see how much it
2,
weighs.
3. Might be 4 because it's a medium bow.
Yeah, it weighs
3.5.
3.5.
So level up endurance one more time. I'll be able to equip it. I don't think they worry about Golden Vow, really. I don't need the dagger.
I mean, it's 10% 8 attack and defense.
Yeah, but if he's gonna Golden Vow, he might as well get the faith and use it.
Oops.
Yep. These
Garlic
guys
into the
are
rot.
aggressive.
I finished my latest Pride art piece, posted on Blue Sky. Yay! You did it. In time.
Yay.
Congrats. Damn it.
Now to dodge the hex threads. Nice.
Blood boon might be handy for them.
True.
I am doing more damage two-handing right now. Try skill. There's a lot of them.
Skill required ahead.
Skill issue.
Oh, there's a lot of them.
Way too far away.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Nice. A heavy and a light attack stuns him.
These guys are pretty low on the stance.
Yeah. Definitely very annoying from range.
Back in a sec.
Alright, I'm gonna... Forgot a better way to engage. Or ignore.
Bird, my beloved.
What are we guarding up here?
I'm back, and he's found the Gravebird's Black Quill armor.
This is different from the other Grapebird set? Okay.
Yes,
Yes,
this is
this one has a cape.
Cool. Enhances jumping attacks.
Yeah, similar to the Raven set from the base game.
Ooh, yeah, I've barely made a dent going up this area. I'm also trying to avoid heavy aggro from these enemies. There's a lot of them.
No.
go. I hear a scarab, I think. There we go.
And this.
Back to rot. Makes sense.
Sitting in a little pool of rot there. Poison flower blooms twice. This will be a part of an eventual build suggestion once we have all the pieces.
Interesting weapon art.
Very fancy name, too. You're being attacked.
Name maybe evocative, perhaps.
Oh, not this guy again.
Needing,
Another one.
Yep.
The poison flower blooms twice. Conjures stingers of scarlet rot from below to stab the enemy. Landing a follow-up attack on a foe already inflicted poison, and rot deals massive damage in one fell swoop.
So essentially how this works is you jump in the air and do a dive kick attack at the enemy, and that attack builds up a small amount of scarlet rot. So if the enemy is already afflicted with poison or scarlet rot, you know how either of those do damage over time?
Yeah.
When the poison flower blooms twice hits an enemy that's poisoned or rotted, it instantly removes all that damage at once.
Similar to the poison moth flight skill.
Oh, wow. So we just accelerate the time penalty.
Yep.
Very cool.
Yeah, turns it into bleed, kind of.
Yeah.
Poison
Notable. It's notable in that it's a skill. It's an Ash of War, so you can put it on anything. It's the only one that inflicts rot.
Yes,
But you can
because
also
it itself inflicts rot.
You can actually put it on anything, so that's like really handy for a lot of weapons, like whips that didn't have good options.
Ravine north.
Yeah, we traveled a long way to get here. Now let's see what's in this big basin. Oh, big bears.
Room there.
Don't want to mess with that. Oh, wow.
Well,
Fine.
he wants to mess with you.
Jeez. I'm curious. Let's see how I fare against this thing. These are pretty freaking annoying enemies.
Nice.
I got the rare hit. Didn't do much.
Yep, he got there right away. Got him.
At least I got some flashback.
Flying spider scorpions.
They got wings now. Favorite sequel.
We've seen baby versions, we've seen adult versions, now we got flying versions.
Got ultra giant versions.
True.
Pretty weak.
Yep, they're light flying guys, not heavily armored.
They don't even do much poison buildup, which is nice. One more. Alright, so we're just following the river.
Drop something.
Yeah.
Scorpion liver.
Following this to the very end, see what happens.
Explode.
Oh, there's a lot of them now.
I mean, 3, that's the same amount as earlier.
Oh, that was like 5. Now there's less.
Yep.
Reach! Oh?
A familiar sight. A broken Rosa statue. The last time we saw one of these, they were pointing to the catacomb in the fog.
There's multiple then.
Or
The try-hard.
he thought he was going to be the one.
I see it. Dead ahead.
Shadow militiamen. Just like last time.
Shadow exploded.
Vulgar Militia Chateau. That's a base game item, but apparently we never picked it up before. A ghost.
A ghost.
Stop! Avert your gaze from me! Oh, goodness!
Ahem. Sorry, sir. Go on.
Stop! Avert your gaze from me, Medusa! I beg, look away! Ah!
Damn.
Apotropia over here.
Oh no, this again, Trazing Holy. On what?
Sounds rough, buddy. Scorpion River Catacombs.
Holy? On the Shadow People?
On the Shadow Militiamen, probably good.
I don't think that's what he's suggesting, but...
You mean like the Rune Bear?
Okay. No, he's talking about something in the catacombs, but...
Oh. Might be Skelly's again. Oh, cannon!
Uh-oh.
That was weird.
Yeah, he fired wide. That was very weird.
Oh? What is that over there?
Mists.
It's like a basilisk statue, kind of. Oh!
Yeah.
The averted gaze thing. Might be bad. It might be one of those... What? Enemy that, like petrifies you and kills you. Like the eyes
Yeah.
from Bloodborne.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Rejuvenating boluses.
Of course, it's funny because the basilisks in Dark Souls don't do the petrifying gaze. They just have the creepy eyeballs.
Yeah, don't fall down.
Well, they have the curse smoke they breathe.
Alright.
I know, but I mean, it's the evil thing that they do isn't related to their eyes.
Yeah.
Go. Yep, we're going.
That's right, build up. Don't look at the eyes. Don't let them see you.
Well, it's not me if that looks like they see me, I get petrified.
Look, we could put on our Deathlight Talisman for some extra defense.
Sack that damage, alas.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
I'll get rid of the shard.
Nope, too far. It's by the horns for the other resistances. There we go.
Much better. Just the gimmick of this dungeon. This catacomb.
No pogoing for you.
Graboids get you, don't you know?
Tremors reference. They're too short.
Yeah, kind of an annoying thing with some weapons. Ah, you were close. He was right behind you.
Yep. Dropped down to where the guy was hiding, but then turned around, so he still was able to sneak.
Fire butthole.
He's guarding his precious yellow Folger Bloom.
Mine now.
Mushrooms.
Red flesh mushrooms. Yum. Alright. But... be wary of pear. I saw one there.
Yep.
There we go. Damn.
He's wily.
All for a great glove wart, but that's fine. No loot left behind.
Oh, blood on the ground.
Oh boy.
That's a problem.
Right there.
Run.
I'm not sure that's worth it, but I can probably get it.
Maybe better to get out of the range and then run back from that end.
Yeah. Okay. It's not that far. You just gotta be wary.
Very.
Something down there.
Yeah. Should be safe to drop.
Yeah.
Surprised this area has higher gravity and you die instantly.
That's a familiar sound.
Shit.
Basilisk.
Nope. The big nope. Oh, it leads back to where I killed those two imps.
Yep.
I feel like there was something down there, though.
Probably with all these basilisks hanging around.
Oh, hi!
Oh, the imp was climbing! Man was determined. You gotta respect the hustle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, at least they went back.
Yep.
Alright, come on.
Damn. Not that one who was above you.
That's right. Area of effect. That's a bad way to get ambushed. Sneak.
Shadow Realm Room.
Liar head. Oh.
Yeah,
Yes.
this looks like you could also fall down here from another spot, so then that ladder's the way out.
Oh, there were some items down here.
Yep.
Not the worst detour. Excuse me. Alright, going down. Nope, no, no, no.
Ouch.
Could have been worse.
Yep.
There we go. Alright, there's another platform over there. Not going down there.
Way of the Basilisk. More Fulgur Bloom.
Oh,
A ladder.
all of a sudden.
In this economy,
Gilligan's just giving them away. The eyes! Zeus, the eyes!
Fuck! Ah! Forget about
really annoying when you. It's not active immediately, but the instant you do, that whole ledge becomes a death zone.
Yep. Thankfully we got boluses.
Might as well put them on here. Alright, so I'm just gonna sprint as quick as I can across. Go, 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 go. Should pack some black balls. You
Well, this
silly.
seems like progress, so what about the stuff we skipped?
I mean, there is a way up there, but I have to ride it somehow.
Mhm.
But that's really dangerous. Can I get it over
Oh,
here?
what's that on the right? Oh, Zeus.
Oh, it's a ledge. Oh god.
You're getting filled, you're getting filled. You gotta hustle and get behind the eyes.
There we go. Progress. Now, can I do something about this?
There is no intentional way to turn them off, but there is a glitch way, but you probably don't have access to it.
Yes. Can't
So-
get that block.
There's something up there.
Mhm.
I can kill him.
Ooh.
Knight's Lightning Spear, a very awesome incant that was immediately added to my roster when I found it in the DLC.
Additional spears from Ancient Dragon Crest. So, one of the incantations of the capital's Ancient Dragon Cult. I think it was mentioned a couple times.
Yep.
Summons a lightning spear while also manifesting Ancient Dragon Crest. On throwing the spear, the crest will launch additional spears. Charge to increase the number of crests and then add a bolt of lightning to impact. An incantation that was taught only to the most accomplished knights. Now allows starting lands between. Pretty cool.
We saw the first Death Knight you fought use this incant.
This will drop you off like back where you before the ledge.
Yeah, so we don't want to fully go this way.
There we go. Sorry. Don't go that way.
So yeah, essentially, that platform behind the eyes, you can activate the trap and then ride it up from there.
Yeah. Good thing I have plenty of boluses to survive this dungeon.
Just don't
Yeah,
do it from this side. Go behind the statue, and then go to the right side and do it.
Oh, a little too eager.
There we go.
That one's kind of gotta anticipate it and generally.
All right.
Imped Lion.
All right. So got to do the same thing over here, but it's gonna be very annoying.
So yeah, if we drop down here, you can then head to the ladder and go back down to that area. Because we didn't go to the end of this hallway.
On top of this block.
No, to get the item.
I know. It's
Okay. Oh, I got two of them. Black Knight.
knights in the other dungeon. Like I dropped something.
Yep.
Got it.
Black Knight Captain Hugh, the alternate Black Knight Spirit Ash.
The Black Knights are the primary force. Yeah, I think I've read this one already. But second to the first
No,
Knight commander was Hugh, a man with agile command of both twin blade techniques and the powers of the Crucible, and whose spirit in these ashes dwells. Though a champion of the divine beast hunt, he followed his father Andreas into rebellion against Mesmer. And like his father, he too was imprisoned in an underground tomb. Mesmer mourned the loss of a brother in arms. A lot of loyal people ending up in dungeons, aren't they?
Well, the whole point is they were loyal, but then they turned against him for some reason, and he felt bad about having to imprison them, but you can't be mutinying. Can't be betraying. Alright, so yeah, now we can head back to that lift in the upper part behind the Basilisk guys to continue. There's nothing you get from getting on top of that one. I'm not even sure if you can.
I don't want to risk it. Oh, wait. This way. Should have ordered more of them from Dunkin' Donuts. The black balls. Just watch like a Soulsborne themed food. I'm sure people have made random cookbooks and stuff based off the game.
Estus soup from our man Siegward.
America, hi.
Nice. Zeus, the eyes, you weren't looking.
Wow, that's extremely creepy.
Yeah, they patrol the hallway going back and forth.
That was a mistake.
Oops.
Time to run.
Creepy visual.
Yep. Alright, they don't go down here, so we'll be safe at least. So you're running up.
go.
Nice hop.
Oh.
Oh. Big guy.
No.
There we go. Imps and a death mage.
Ah.
Well, at least we got Steak America earlier.
Yeah, I was running low on supplies.
Yep.
Yep, annoyingly long catacomb.
Oh yeah, the DLC catacombs don't mess around.
Doing quality over quantity. Remember, there's the guy who comes at you.
Alright, big chungus over here.
Yep. Nice jump.
Right, this guy can body you really badly.
Yeah.
You got boob.
Whoa. A great ghost floorboard.
Ah, legit.
Basilisk. It's got Rune Frenzy.
Ah!
Ooh.
Alas. Might be best to snipe that death mage from the entrance.
Yeah, I just gotta put on my bow.
Yep.
Don't need a fat roll, at least. And... Nope.
Yep.
Hyper armor.
Yeah.
Okay. Do a little long range damage.
coming back.
I mean, he's pretty dead already. He probably can't feel the arrows, even.
That was a headshot.
Nice.
Even this big-ass lion head.
Oh yeah, we didn't look at the lion head to see what that stat has, Zeus.
Yes, we did not.
This one is Life Force.
Vigor. It's the Vigor helm.
Got it.
Tragically, there
Don't
is
get to take your
no...
bow off.
Yeah. There is no helmet for the cannon imps.
Yes, it's very sad that they don't give you cannon head.
That'd be hilarious. Make that like a pyromancy. I don't need to go. Oh, my runes.
Even more because it means you don't get the full set. You don't have a helmet that increases mind now.
Ho ho ho!
Ooh, nice.
Going into 3 clouds was a choice, my god.
And bad is that we didn't have the celestial on. That's
Zeus!
Relax, I got it.
Bolus.
eat a bolus.
It's like I wanted to see if I can aggro these guys and nearly died for it, but I got it.
He
Never
survived.
punished.
Never punished.
Excuse
You can't
me?
say that about Zeus.
Excuse me. How about you praise my aggression there? Alright. Now that nasty area. Does it stop at the stairs? Yeah, it does.
No, it goes over you a bit.
Surprisingly, there's no.
Before
like,
we go down,
Mm-hmm.
there's something we missed, and it'll be easier to get it while we're here. So if we head back
What?
after the Basilisk guys.
Surprisingly, there's no penalty for touching them.
Instant
Oh, yeah.
death.
Alright.
You think it'd be like mega build up when
Look
they touch
down
them.
over the side of the bridge.
Another tunnel. Nope, we're going this way. They love hiding things off of bridges, don't they? It's like
Oh,
those
yeah.
catacombs.
A chest.
An imp.
2 imps.
Or just one imp.
Duh!
Oh.
Damn.
Alas.
Frustrating, but whatever. Just a bad position. Caught with a really slow weapon.
So I feel like it's worth commenting on scorpion symbols in this game. It's something that doesn't really have a lot of consistency. You may recall throughout the base game we saw the scorpion talismans, which are this game's equivalent of the clutch rings from Dark Souls, where you get increased elemental damage in exchange for reduced defense.
Yeah, I do remember scorpions and the talisman, but I don't remember the
Yeah.
effect of every talisman.
I'm not expecting that necessarily. Just putting this out there. There was also Scorpion Stinger Dagger, which is associated with rot. A lot of people in fan art, people like to refer to the rot god as being a scorpion in some capacity. And now we have this, the Scorpion River Catacombs, which is just like
Wow.
random.
I don't think that's I think that's just descriptive of where it is.
I know,
Like the
it's
fogger.
Oh, I can go.
It's
I
like
can go.
kind of odd how there's like nothing consistent across like this one thing. We do see scorpions show up in the Land of Shadow as this delicacy for the horn scent, apparently.
Yeah.
I guess the question perhaps is there some like different connotation with them compared to the lands between the Urge Tree faithful.
There's a lot of symbology in this game that I just feel like, outside of the obvious, probably not going to understand.
Ancient Dragon Knights Cookbook 2.
You were to drop down there, you like get to that first corridor again.
Yes, we can then head back to the next lift to go down.
You I believe there's a door to your left.
Ooh, Dragon Bolt. Go left.
At to your no, like not that left, like to your further to your left.
Oh.
That's where that imp came from.
Now you can sneak up on that Death Mage and get this item, more boluses.
Yay, balls.
Revenge! Ah!
It's too bad that the pogo attack isn't the skill of that weapon.
No, but the skill is a move the imp also uses.
Whoa. Okay.
Can go forward again. At last. Made
Yeah.
it to the end.
Phew. Well, let's see what lies ahead.
Another Death Knight. The new weapon.
All right.
Oh, there's Knight's Lightning Spear.
Interrupted.
Oh,
Damn
phase
it.
2.
Woo! My goodness. Area of effect.
Yep.
See that attack.
There we go.
Yeah.
Not too bad, even with limited resources.
Death's Knight Long Haft Axe, Cerulean Amber Medallion +3.
At long last, the +3 there. So we have a golden axe wielded by Death Knight, bears representation of the Cade Golden Ring. Crackles with lightning, the power of the capital's ancient dragon cult. The knight, once the personal guard of Godwyn, was also the protector of the Prince of Death's cadaver's surrogate. Blink Bolt, long-hafted axe. From a low stance, the body is transformed into a bolt of lightning, charges straight ahead at full grid speed. Strong attack performs a lightning charge leaping slash. I think it's good.
Not
Basically the same as the Twin Axe version, except the Twin Axe is like a
Whirlwind.
whirlwind kind of thing, and this is like you slam down.
leaping attack.
Alright, well, glad we got done with these catacombs.
So, fun thing, those guys have a grab attack, which you didn't see, or get hit by, rather. And when they do that to you, it heals them for a ridiculous amount.
I guess I can go back here.
Yeah.
It's different.
Both about equidistant to that forest area.
It also makes that fight a nightmare if you're playing with multiple players, because
If they get
you take
grabbed.
so much punishment, and then you just someone gets grabbed, and then all the health comes back.
Alright, I might be able to equip the bow now.
See? Nope.
No. One more. I was right. The next level will definitely get me there. Alright. So we'll see where that leads.
Whose phone is chirping?
That's mine for reasons. It's like Twitch notifications.
I see.
Sadly not subscriber count.
You hear that, chat? Like, comment, subscribe,
You
hit the
support.
bell.
It'd be nice to make this a full-time thing instead of working my job, but whatever. I make good money in my job.
Dragonus asks, you wonder why there's a Godwyn corpse there?
Oh,
Yeah,
you
we
mean at the
pointed that out with the previous Death Knight.
Ah. Alright, what's over here?
A lot of people were hoping that there would be a Godwyn fight of some kind in the DLC, but
How do you know there won't be?
Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh, shit!
Broom bears.
They're guarding something. No. I can actually sleep.
Sleep.
There's lots of items here. Oh, come on! No?
Sleep.
I wonder if I can just
Yeet
throw
yeet.
sleep pots at it or something.
Grab some of them eternal sleep pots, maybe.
Throwing daggers. Beast blood. Bump of flesh. Anything up on the very highest rock?
No.
Alas, no.
Bye-bye.
Oh, there's an item there on your left.
Oh! Red bear.
Red Bear. Not just a guy cosplaying as one.
I'm assuming that's another boss, so I'm gonna see if I can get to it. Oh shit. Ooh.
The Gloried set. Alternate version of the Brave set.
What is this? Oh,
Bird.
just
That's a bird. See, the legs and arms are the same, but the chest and headpiece are different.
Fabrics with both blue and red patterns, finished with fur. Red pattern fabrics were allowed only to those who wanted bears. The grays most glorious to the Highlanders. So, the bears. And there's this red bear here, which is definitely unique. I'm scared. But,
You fought a previous red bear and got him. Ralva. I'll probably take the boluses off too. And change that back to Alexander's. Nice.
oh, I get fight.
Get fight, Tish.
I can summon her. Alright, part 2.
Rugalea, the great red bear.
Jeez!
Got that quake explosion.
I'm just happy with the damage instead.
Oh, the grab! Bear hug.
Getting a range.
Alas.
This is why I hate bears. Oh, wait. I can block with my freaking sword.
Indeed.
Yes.
Also, do you remember how we talked about in the DLC there was a boss that could get Rune Frenzy and drop like 1,000,000 runes?
That's the one.
It's Rugalea.
I believe it could also happen for the Black Knights and maybe for the Death Knights.
Ah. Now, the only one I remember seeing confirmed evidence of was Rugalea.
I'm like pretty sure in Shenpai's video when she was fighting the Twin Blade one, he had Rune Frenzy at one point, but she didn't kill him on that run, so
Got it, yeah. Edred.
Let's make sure I don't aggro any other red bears. Grab my runes. Where's my runes?
You remember you lose the compass when the boss fight starts. Well. Can't speak.
Oh no, we lost Tish.
Fuck!
Ran too far away.
Well, I'm gonna just go back to Grace.
Figure out a combat already.
Not what I wanted to do. Okay, let's try that again. This ain't YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe. Nope. Donate to my PayPal. No. I can do that. Just you being here is rewarding for me.
Yeah, Twitch is really being bad with eating messages tonight.
Why is that?
It's just what happens when I have VPN on. It eats messages.
Yep. Nord has to get its fill somehow.
Constantly reloads the chat, and if there are messages during that time, I don't see them.
Are you kidding me? Let's say.
Roll too far away, remember?
I'm watching.
Nice.
Ah!
Eesh, good dodge.
I think that was the grab. Unfortunately, Tish is not a person. It's something. So
Uh-oh.
grab.
Phase 2.
Angry. That's in reach.
A larger version of the Red Bear's Claws attack.
Ooh,
Nice! Eat the foot! Eat the foot!
ooh, nice. 30%.
I got it, I think. Just
Yeah.
barely.
Red of Rugalea.
So I got 230,000. That was with the foot bonus, right? I think so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
Woo!
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Thank you, Tish. Saving my ass a couple times there. Channels Great Red Bear to Mid-Furious Roar.
Yes, this is a unique incantation that isn't a part of any other class.
It's what's jokingly called the Bear Communion. Channels the powers of Rugalea, the Great Red Bear. Transform oneself into a Great Red Bear and emit a mighty roar. Charging increases potency. An incantation is more akin to the divine invocation of the horn scent than is to the Dragon Communion. Only through desperate battle with the feral wild can one discover a god unique to oneself. Very cool.
Yeah, we saw the Red Bear do this. It's similar to Grail's Roar, the Dragon Communion spell, where it creates a 360 aura blast around you.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah,
And all the stuff that says it affects Bear Communion, this is the single incant it's referring to.
Yeah, kind of unfortunate there aren't more.
I can't go up there.
It would have been neat if there was like something like the Red Bear Hunt as an incantation. Would have been neat.
Yeah. Before you leave this area, to your west, essentially north of the Scorpion River Catacombs, is something we're looking for.
That's like along the river a bit.
Yep.
A little south of where you are, maybe. Looking for a big green mound.
Oh, like that, but not that
Green.
one. Although that one does have items on it you can pick up. Horse-strewn excrement.
Freaking room bear
Blood.
shit.
Blood tinged excrement wasn't bad enough. This is too far, I think.
No, there it is.
There it is. There we go. I keep missing where this is.
Greater Potentate's Cookbook 8.
For the fetid pot, of course it is.
8.
You on the poop pots on the poop pile. Gotta dig through it for berries.
Shout to Jurassic Park.
Ha! Yes. I definitely can't go up there. Nothing
No,
down
you
here.
cannot get up to the Ancient Ruins of Rao from here.
Alright. Alright, the other side.
Yep.
I want to go north. Oh.
Mesmer soldiers. Little barricade here. Sure, nothing you can't handle.
Right around that.
Lovely.
You thought you could approach me? Oh,
You're a scarab. There it is. On your right, it was on the road. The path. There it is. Nice. Get used to the ash. Somber 7.
lots of misbegotten. Oh, nope, nope. Damn it.
Alright. Get those runes.
Oh, a lot of stamina. There we go. Those are the peepier ones too.
Oh, look up there. Another scarab. You just use like a bone blade, not bone blade, the like throwing bone daggers that you make. Scattershot throw, the other unique Ashawar for the throwing daggers.
And
And
interesting,
the
I
one
use
that's actually worth using.
Employ smithing arts to conjure multiple copies of the armament in both hands, and throw them all at once. Flop initiative, put throw again. Yay.
Your Larxene from Kingdom Hearts.
Yep.
A lot of people will use will say that this is the most worthwhile thing about the throwing daggers.
Mhm.
Yep, that's my target.
Another familiar building type. It's interesting how 2 of the 3 ruined forges we found have had Misbegotten hanging around them.
Mm-hmm.
And if you recall, Hugh, our blacksmith, is a Misbegotten back in Round Table Hold.
Oh, really? I guess he looks the
Yeah.
part,
Yes, he is. He's one of the larger versions, but he has a beard.
Gotta make unique somehow.
Telu's Ruined Forge.
Well, the previous 2 weren't too bad.
We know there's no bosses, just gotta find the altar.
I think it's about time.
The great sword might be better for them than the weapons we were using before. It'll be way near the bottom.
No! How?
Math.
Should have mathed this.
What is that? That's... Well, it is 50%, isn't it?
You need to be below 70%. So, like, can you hover over the thing and tell me what it says?
What thing? The bow?
On the left. Your equip load on the left, the red
66.7.
Wait one moment.
I'm gonna guess 96.
92.2.
Huh?
28. Sorry, 95.28.
Are you fucking kidding me? It's so close. God.
Close, but no cigar.
That freaking sucks. Alright, next level, we'll definitely do it.
Shadow Realm Rune.
Hit them where they're weakest.
Yes, each forge has that note hinting about the golem smiths. Lavateer.
Damn, one-shotted.
Oof. Boy, am I familiar with this forge. Freaking farming one of the rarest drops in the DLC.
Mm-hmm.
Like a weapon, I'm assuming, or a piece of armor?
Yes, it's a weapon.
Yeah, we'll talk about it by the end, I suppose.
Hello.
Mash.
Got some smith and stones. Nice.
Oh yeah, that's the big smash at work.
Alright, definitely doing a lot better. Just gotta...
Dodge the attack, circle around, double tap. The Smith Script Axe.
Alright. Throwing weapon with the smithing arts. Okay, so there's the axe version with wild strikes. Okay.
This was the one Smith Script weapon that, like, content creators got to see in the demo to understand how they work, where you throw it and it comes back to you.
Gas stone.
Yes, for the hefty volcano pots.
Lover.
Lover required a head.
Oh.
This again.
That, but there's also a downward path.
More stones.
Leap.
Let's not go down there.
What if there's a treasure at the very bottom of the pipe?
That'd be pretty sick.
There's a treasure in the lava.
Here.
Ooh.
The Smith Script Great Hammer, aka legally distinct Mjolnir. It's a great hammer, not a short hammer.
Gonna sleep now, passing out. Alright, bye-bye. Thanks for coming.
Have a good night.
Toodles.
Int. Yep.
Yeah, because all of them have a small int and faith requirement.
Presumably part of the Smith Script enchantment that makes them magical.
Magic.
There's that there.
I would suggest going to the left first.
Ooh.
The freaking...
Is in
I don't know why I did that.
camera.
Yeah.
Because I guess it bumped on the chain.
Loose. There are two of them!
Oh no! Got two of them.
We're gonna have to prep our crystal darts. I have to make some more too.
Damn. Oh well.
Also, did you see that attack? How that one golem essentially threw his fists at you?
Yeah.
That's the weapon.
Yeah, most of the Smith strip weapons they just give to you, but the Golem Fist you have to farm for.
And it only drops from Smith golems who use it themselves, like that guy. So it was a pain in the ass to farm.
Alright, where are you?
Right there, above the greases. Gonna make 300 of these things.
Yeah, no.
8 bazillion.
I was capped out.
Oh yeah.
They didn't let me use all my... They didn't let me splurge all the way. It's like, alright, kid, you had enough. No more.
Gotta limit the amount of crystal you take.
Yeah, what is this, Breaking Bad? Can't have that shit. We can't be promoting bad behavior. We're tarnished. We have standards. I guess.
Also, behavior makes Dead by Daylight, not Elden Ring.
Alright, this way.
Leap. Jump down. Hit both of them up. Oh, it missed. Only was standing up. One more.
There we go.
4 in a row. I didn't realize the effect actually wore off if you...
God damn it.
Quit out, quit out, quit out!
Nope. Yeah.
What's with this?
So
Ugh.
So the thing is, he's not going to attack the other guy because the other guy's an aggroed. That's why you have to jump to the platform before you dart them.
Oh, well.
So otherwise they'll just stand around.
100k. Haven't lost runes in a while. I'm okay with that.
Yep. At least we leveled up first.
Yeah.
Bombardier.
Ignored.
Goodbye.
Oh, wait, nope.
Nope.
Can't get turned around. Wow. Okay, I see how it is. You're going to place it right there instead of on this pipe.
Because it needs to account for if you fell off a cliff, instead of putting it at the bottom of the cliff, it's going to put it back from wherever you fell. The other one. Nice. Yeah. There we go.
Oh. Alright, we're good.
He's got projectiles though, remember?
Yep.
It's a fury.
Nice.
Didn't want to worry about
Drop.
healing first. Alright.
Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Ha!
You got it. High Arcane wins again.
So you were grinding for this weapon?
Oh yeah.
The Golden Fist.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
I had to make those guys fight each other over and over and over and over again.
Take from the body of a golem rune forge. Cover the smith script enabling strong attacks. Yep. That makes sense. Not sure how good a fist weapon it is.
Definitely has the most range since you can fling your fists.
Technically speaking.
Yes. In terms of physical range, it's Hata. Lava tears down.
There's another end of stone there.
Yeah, I was surprised when I just died in the lava there. I thought some other lava it wouldn't be instant death, but I guess access.
Well, that
No,
was
that was the fall.
yeah.
Oh,
But,
you're right.
This lava is actually like more lethal than the lava anywhere in the base game.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you like never.
So Norman, yep, that guy knows. And see, yeah, this broken balcony here is how you'll get back to the pipe to head to the other side.
There we go. Whew. Gotta line up my gens. Drop and go.
Number 8. Oh, he's petting him.
Once
Friend.
again. Are there 2 of them? Yes, there are.
Oh, there are 2 of them.
So we're gonna betray. Down.
Freaking back fists. Oh my god.
You kind of back yourself into a corner fighting him up here.
Probably drop down. You need to like go underneath there.
There they are. Now you can make them fight.
Oh, they're still not dead? Okay.
But if it's attacking him with his lava attacks, the lava tier's gonna be immune.
Ooh,
Nice. Double stun.
stereo.
No mono here.
Ah!
Yeah.
Got him.
Stones here. There was an
Alright,
item
now
up
what-
top.
Yes, what was that item up there?
Yeah, let's see what's up.
The Smith script shield. Now you too can be
Captain America. I fucking knew you were gonna go there. Mjolnir, Captain America. Just give me an Avengers color outfit already. Jeez.
This one actually works differently from all the other ones.
Remains airborne for a moment. Vertical rotation chases down the target. Huh. That seems pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like all the other ones, you don't. It's not a free thing. You have to use the skill, which costs 3 FP.
Go down here.
Secrets.
It's kind of a comparable thing to Flintstone Temple.
dead end over here. Ladder, huh?
Aha!
It's probably hot to the touch.
Yeah, no kidding.
I don't care.
I have gloves, it's fine.
Right.
Oops. I don't know how that missed me. Another one.
Ducking.
Can I get over there?
Oh, now he's Angie.
Yeah, if you sprint jump.
Oh wait, what am I doing? Wow.
Oh, that was rude.
Yep. Golem fist, baby.
Guess the
Yeah, I thought it would aggro him to tier, but
No.
no.
You know, I grow to whatever's closest, so when you jumped over, you got closest.
Well, I can at least avoid a lot of the...
Yeah, we don't
Fights.
take any of the detours as you climb up the pipe.
It wasn't really guarding anything unique over there. But there's my
No.
runes.
Yep.
Or? Maybe... Maybe the game was nice. Yeah.
Na-na-na-na.
Didn't get there for long enough for it to matter.
Yep.
There's that crouching again.
Yep.
Yeah, not worth it.
You'll leave them in peace.
As opposed to in pieces.
Hat. Lever.
Lever.
Oh, it's lowering.
Tilting.
Nope.
It's tilting it in the opposite directions. Now it goes up the other way.
No.
It'll fall. Might have to find somewhere lower. Aha!
Eesh. No?
You gotta believe.
There's a
There
lower
might be
platform
a
right there.
lower ledge.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, there is. You.
Okay.
Fine if you jump to the pipe anyway. Die, slime.
Yeah, right here is fine.
Leap.
Also, earlier, the reason the rune stain wasn't on the pipe was because it's unstable ground, so it couldn't be there.
Oh, there's the goal.
Yep, there's the altar.
I go this way then.
That's like,
Nope, that's where you started.
yeah,
Oh,
similar to the first one. Oops, back to the beginning.
there we go. Freaking nerve-wracking jump.
You didn't make it that one time because you weren't like on the little side flange there.
Ooh.
Alu, the Golem Smith, and an ancient dragon smithing stone.
15 of them, jeez. Ashen remains in which spirits yet dwell. Used to summon the spirit of Telu, the Golem Smith. The spirit of the stalwart stone golem who launches his own fist projectiles. Taylor was said to be the runt of the litter and the first to stop moving, but it was he who became the guardian deity of Smithery. Good for him.
So, fun fact, I have seen people beat the final boss of the DLC with just that spirit summon.
He is also just... there was a lever there that...
It resets the
back.
pipe, which is helpful if you need to farm for the Golem Fist, but since you already got it...
Mm-hmm.
No need.
Yeah, Telu is really strong because of the gimmick the golems have where you need to hit them in the back.
Yep.
And most enemies don't think to do that.
Yep. So essentially, this person made themselves a support build using like heal from afar and such, and they would just keep healing Telu while Telu fought the final boss.
Yeah.
Nice.
I believe he got nerfed, but he is still very good.
Mm-hmm. Absolute unit.
Oh.
Also might be the new highest FP, higher than Tish, or it might...
I believe he is, yes.
It's either him or
Fiends.
another one I'm thinking of.
There we go.
The Blood Fiend's Sacred Spear. Another weapon.
Damn, too short.
Yep.
And
Oh!
The Blood Fiend's Fork.
another drop.
Oh, we can talk about
Yep.
that. So, the arm and the sacred spear are guaranteed things, but the fork is a random drop you have to farm.
Hey, there you go.
We'll talk about that after the spear.
It is arcane and blood loss.
Yes, this is like the arm, it is a spear that has innate arcane and can be infused, and it has innate blood loss. And it looks like there's something aggroed on you. Just gonna say, dual spears are really good, and dual Blood Fiend's Fork is extremely good.
Really?
Yeah.
I've heard most people consider this one of the worst weapons in the game.
The fork?
Yeah.
What?
Oh, disagreement.
No. I've heard people say bad things about the Sacred Spear. Like, it's kind of just a worse version of the Mogwin Sacred Spear.
Which you already
Yeah,
have.
no, I agree with that, but no, I've heard people disparaging the fork.
And we talk about Otter God stuff, yeah. Formless Mother.
Yep.
Yep. Well, I'm not sure we're going to make a build of the forks, but you said dual forks?
Mm-hmm. Eat them.
But I've only...
I don't have a build for it, but
Yeah, I don't know. I'm happy.
I don't know. Like, if we're talking DPS, I think, like, spears are comparable to curved swords. Curved swords are probably faster, and they get the, that quad jump attack, which is cool.
Yep.
But spears have better reach, and
What is that?
they do pierce damage instead of slash, which is just
Battle
usually
Rune
better.
and Mesmer Soldier and Blood Fiends fighting.
And also, there are more spears that have innate blood loss than there are curved swords that do that.
It's in this cave they're fighting over.
Might as well leave them be.
Been in this cave a hot minute.
But then again, they might drop something.
You get another fork, and they can do that build.
Oh god.
Wreck it then.
Yep. It's hard. Five bloody flesh, dang.
Alright, maybe
Oh,
hang a
baby,
dog.
quintuple.
Maybe hanging a dog with a sword 3 times its size and 20 times its weight is unethical, but it's trying to eat you, so... Yep. I kind of want to see what the upgraded heavies are like with that thing. The spears or the forks?
Or sacred bloody flesh.
Thought there'd be like another bear in here.
Nope, this is presumably a blood fiend cave. And the Mesmer soldiers were clearing them out.
More of them.
String. Oh. There's... Nope. There's a camp over there.
The chest. I'm just gonna pilfer right behind their noses. Mine now.
The Pearl Shield Talisman.
Chest is... really normal in this direction. Bone. Bones.
Boosts all non-physical damage negation while guarding. Cool.
Yep.
The nature and potential of impurity surpass the understanding of the knights, and so they were forced to prepare for all threats known or unknown. Not sure what else is over here.
Uh-oh.
The classic Mesmer Soldier Wombo Combo.
Anything else in this area? I think I was approaching some ruins. Maybe.
Not where you were. There's like an item or two for cleanup and Rao base as a whole, but
Okay.
you found most everything.
So where would the items be then? Just gonna go grab my runes real quick.
Alright, so... We'll want to head to the Templetown Runes site of Grace.
Nope. I get aggro range first.
Thank you, dogs.
Also the Guardian Golem Archer he aggroed.
Yeah.
No. Keep going to the east, you might get to that other Grace.
Yep. There it is.
Horse.
Reset.
Alright, so... Come on, one. Alright, so we're gonna head in the direction of that spirit spring we took earlier. Nope,
Okay.
the other one. The one to the north of here. And then when you get there, we're gonna head east following the water. And there's essentially another, like, crevice that you can use to go around. And there'll be a shadow guy with a pot on his head.
Alright, keep going around.
See up down, like, this pathway. More.
Haven't seen the pot guy yet. Keep going. Not yet.
I think it's in a cave, not this. This is the thing I'm thinking of. Like you go back along that route and then hug the right wall as you go north.
This route.
Oh yeah, it is in a cave. Yep, yep, yep. So yeah, if we hug the right wall, there's a little cave that they'll be hiding in to find the guy with the pot. There we go.
Right there.
Give up the goods.
Give us the pot.
A Fire Sprite Stone and Antiquity Scholars Cookbook 1.
For making these.
Yep.
Release a fire sprite that bounces along the ground. Okay.
Consumable thingy.
All the fire sprites are said to be the most boisterous in nature. A row burrow, which is like the donut thing I was talking about.
Yes, the donut you found.
Alright, that's one item.
Use it for a salamander dagger.
Not making a Liza P reference.
Okay.
Is that a thing in Liza P?
The salamander dagger, yes.
I was making a Berserk reference.
Oh, okay. I guess Liza P's making a Berserk reference.
Okay. Oh, man.
You alright there, Chief?
I haven't stretched or hydrated well this stream. Be right back. I know we're at the end.
Nobody's been doing it. Hydrate. Stretch.
How would you say Liza P compares to Sekiro in terms of the deflect mechanics?
It's not as fast, and you can't like animation cancel into it, but it's comparable otherwise.
I'm continually leery of deflect games. It's a miracle I made it through the Jedi games.
Liza P is like a midpoint of Bloodborne and Sekiro, is how I'd describe it.
Yeah, they get that clock punk puppet shenanigans going on.
Yeah,
I
but I also
feel
mean like in terms of movement and fighting.
Yeah. I felt like Jedi, in comparison to Sekiro, the deflection system is slightly more generous window when you press the button, but it has more end lag, so you can't just do the deflect spam like you would in Sekiro.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, so let's see how we can wrap up what we need to wrap up.
A little bit.
Well, give me a moment. Because the next step would be involved, so let's see what little stuff I can find. Alright, head back to Scadu Altus.
The first one.
Yep, High Road Cross, that's fine. Gonna make it nighttime.
Alright.
And then that church to the northwest where you fought Queeline the second time, to the south of that, is gonna be some spirit graves.
Got it. Yeah, okay.
Do we have all of the Forge or Brute things so far?
Yes.
There we go.
There it is.
Also, I believe at this point we have every piece of the Gravebird set except for the helmet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that sounds accurate.
Including the 2 variants of the chest piece.
Yeah.
So it looks like
Alright.
we're not going to be able to explore this green area until we clear this legacy dungeon.
They are connected by a bridge, from what we can see.
Yeah.
Okay, next thing, we'll head to Scorpion River Catacombs, and then head up and outside. Alright, so if we head north of here, roughly to where you fought Rugalea and found that cookbook,
Yeah.
then to the east of that area, there'll be some spirit graves.
Oh, I see it. I saw the glow of it over here, I think.
There they are.
And got that X-Files spotlight through those trees.
God, that's a reference. I haven't thought of the X-Files in forever.
Me neither.
I don't think I've ever even seen a full episode of the X-Files.
Really?
I saw handfuls of it here and there, like...
Yeah.
I think I saw the episode that one Simpsons thing was parodying.
That really narrows it down.
the I don't know, ghosts in the trees or whatever. I remember something involving an escalator. Maybe that was another show. And I think I saw like the series finale.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or, like a season finale at least.
All right, so remember that east side of Grace I told you we weren't going to go past?
Here.
Yep.
We're all set to finally progress.
Next stream, we're going to progress, and story is going to hit the fan.
Oh boy.
That's fair. Curious what's... I'm surprised we're not going straight to this area.
We're going to do this side part first, and then go straight.
Got it.
There's some.
Oh, hey! What do we have here? We have a raid over here. I need like a custom raid thing here.
No, a raid at the end of the stream.
It is GGV with a party of 8. Miraculously, she finishes before I do. She's been going quite late recently. Hey Vix. How are you? Good to see you here. Oh, man, I'm tired. But, it's basically nothing but, getting all the side content out of the way down here, and then all this up here. That was a lot of stuff to look into. But
We
did
basically explored everything you can without triggering the event we've mentioned. So now we have to trigger the event.
Yeah. There's
Well,
definitely more of the map over here.
or going past the
Yeah.
Dragon Pit terminus.
It's fine.
Confuse Kinon. Nice, are you going to do that tonight? No. I'm going to bed. I'm done.
Yeah, unfortunately, you got here right as we were ending.
Alright,
We had
level
just
190.
Finished up. 190. Nice. I get to level up some before the next stream.
I am 10 away from the magical number. Will I get there? Who knows?
Nope.
Who knows?
Well, if I assume every boss lifts me up.
There's probably only 2 bosses left.
I doubt that. Oh, damn, I'm sorry to actually raid someone. Yeah, I know. I wasn't really doing anything exciting tonight. Just a lot of exploring and picking up side stuff. Come next week. And it's probably going to have to be Thursday or Saturday because it's the 4th, so... We'll figure that part out, which works better. Okay. Thank y'all for
I'm
joining
at
me.
Anthrocon next weekend.
Oh, man!
Oh,
So Thursday, it sounds like.
No, Non will be leaving Thursday.
I'm leaving on Wednesday.
Oh, man.
So Thursday, it sounds like.
No. So-
That is a pickle.
Have fun at Anthrocon. Yeah, it's the 4th weekend. Whew, well, I guess dreaded take the week off, I guess, because there's no way we can progress without Non here. Unless I'm like, alright guys, I'm just gonna tell my friends for Okami, like, hey, can we just raid the Tuesday stream? And just do a swapperoo for Friday, Thursday? But it's also the finale of Okami, so it's like, fuck.
You keep it for Okami.
Yeah, I want to finish Okami.
You and Kuros do Vampire Survivors or something.
Vampire Survivors is always there.
I could use a break, honestly. I don't mind. Okay. I actually have to do something for Okami before next stream. I have to do the trials, because I didn't finish last time, so we're like, let's do all the stray beads. I'm like, okay, but that means I have to do a lot of fighting, except for the final 3 fights. All right, so let's see the raid real quick.
Going from one raid to another, a never-ending raid.
That's right.
Past the raid.
Now pass me the raid.
We'll just
You're
do.
gonna raid so many Shadow Legends.
Jonah Scott's doing D&D. Shout to Neverending Raid. Yeah, you know what? We'll support Jonah Scott, aka Legoshi over here. All right, have fun, everyone. Enjoy the stream. We're going to stay a bit late. I'm peacing out. Catch us Sunday for more dub and then the upcoming finale. Please don't miss it next Tuesday. It's going to be great. Good night.
Good night, everyone.
The